So these are the last two equations. We'll call them equations 9 and 10 for your notes. And notice these are definitely, I think, look the most difficult of all of the equations. Just like before, I want you to press pause, copy these over, and I want you to focus on the product property. And the reason I'm saying that is because you'll notice both of these equations have two logs that are connected with a plus sign. So I want you to think about using the product property, and then all of your old tools come back into play to solve these two equations. So press pause, figure it out, and then press play again when you are ready to hear more about these. All right, so hopefully you figured out in this first equation, number 9, that you have log with a base of 7, and then we multiply the 3 and the 8. 3 times 8 is 24 equals x. So at this point, this should remind you of one of your old equations that you were left with, and you should also remind you that we can use our new formula, the change of base formula, to evaluate this. And so in completing this problem, you're going to just do the log of 24 divided by the log of 7 on your calculator. And just remember that that's a good decimal approximation of the answer. So you should write something like x is approximately equal to, that decimal that you get. Number 10, definitely more challenging. And so I'm wondering if I can slide this up a little bit. No, I guess I can't. So number 10 is definitely a little bit more challenging. I think it's really the same process, though. We're going to condense the log expressions on the left side by writing them as a single logarithm. And so x times x minus 9 is the same as x squared minus 9x. And that equals 2. And so we just need to figure out how to solve this log equation. It is in its basic log form, so we can convert it to its exponential form. And that would become 6 squared equals x squared minus 9x. So this equation type should look very familiar to you. It's a quadratic equation. And so what I'm going to suggest you do is complete this problem. You're going to be left with 36 equals x squared minus 9x. Could you please set your quadratic equal to 0 and then solve as usual? Like any other equation that you do, you should check your answers. So for example, if you got an x answer of 2, you need to throw it out because 2 minus 9 is negative 7 and arguments can't be negative. So please check both of your answers and then you're welcome to move into the homework.